And now I'd like to anchor down our first 13 characters, in which we saw over 40 sentences of Chinese, which we've already read together. The sentences in this story will mostly use those characters, and we'll have a few new ones as well. I'm following a TPR storytelling method by Blaine Ray, which I saw Terry Walt's PhD do at the University of Hawaii, in which she created characters and wrote stories. I'm using public domain figures like Elvis Presley and the Kangxi Emperor, so that we don't feel too lost in a sea of Chinese characters. Also, in order to keep us as learners feeling familiar, I'm going to pre-translate everything so we know what the story is before we get into the Chinese. So here it is now. This person is Elvis Presley, and this person is the Kangxi Emperor. Elvis Presley is American. The Kangxi Emperor is Chinese. Elvis Presley came to the Kangxi Emperor's China between the year 1661 and the year 1722. I took this map from Baidu.com and this map from Wikipedia. We can see China back then was actually much larger in its border than it is today. Elvis Presley said, "Hello, sir. I am called Mr. Presley." The Kangxi Emperor said, "Hello, I am called the Kangxi Emperor. Very pleased to meet you." Elvis Presley said, "Me too, as am I. Very pleased to meet you, sir." The Kangxi Emperor said, "This is my grandmother. She is the Empress Dowager." And in ancient China, during imperial China, when there was an emperor, the Empress Dowager was whoever took care of the emperor as a child. The Kangxi Emperor became emperor around the age of 7, and his grandmother, the Empress Dowager, looked after him. The Empress Dowager said, "Mr. Presley, very pleased to meet you." Elvis Presley said, "Empress Dowager, I'm also very pleased to meet you, ma'am." The Empress Dowager said, "The Kangxi Emperor is my grandson." The Kangxi Emperor said, "Yes, that's right." The Empress Dowager said, "Mr. Presley, you are not my grandson, but you are very handsome." Elvis Presley said, "I'm not handsome. It's your grandson who is handsome." The Empress Dowager said, "Come, Mr. Presley, let us two talk." Elvis Presley said, "Okay, all right."